Good afternoon, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talk. Video's up a little late today. I actually tried doing some exercise this morning, and I'm trying to get back in shape. So, who knows? I was exhausted yesterday. I ended up going out for a jog last night, and then this morning ended up getting up and trying to do a little bit of a workout exercise this morning. Trying to get back into it since the whole pandemic. With that being said, today we're going to talk a little bit about gold and silver. We're going to talk a little bit about a comment that I recently got that I kind of found really amusing, and I think that sometimes people, I kind of want to talk about the people that just talk bad about gold and silver, specifically a comment that I got in yesterday, and I like that the guy comes back, like, periodically, but I do find that he comes back to the channel always when it's dipping. You never hear from these people when it's doing something good. Literally, you could have the summer where it's dipping and dipping and dipping, and you won't hear from them at all. And then all of a sudden, or you'll hear from them every day, and then all of a sudden, when you have those big spikes up to $29-30, you don't hear from these people at all. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that. I've got a comment here that I posted on the Discord. So if you're in the Discord room, you've probably already read the comment. But if you're not, then you're going to hear about it right now. We're going to talk just a little bit about it today, and why I think that gold and silver, it's a wrong comment in my opinion. So if you guys want to join the Discord, it is free right now to join. You can go to the comments below. That will be good. That link, I'll put a new link in there. It'll only be good for like a week. But at the end of a week, they do basically reset the code. So to join, you only have like a week from the date of this video. And then you can always ask me, hey, can you hook me up with the code to get in the Discord room? And I'll send you the link, and it's free. So let's see here. I'll show you guys the comment. Oh, you want to play with time frames. Okay, how about when silver, $30 in 2021? What is it now? Okay, so right now, for those of you that don't know, silver's $23. So it's down $7 from that point. But we're going to get to all these little comments in a minute. It's less, isn't it? It is. In fact, it dropped from 30 all the way back down to less than 20. Now, here's the thing. He wrote this comment a month ago, and I don't believe, unless you go all the way back a year, it hasn't been under 20 anytime recently, but who knows? We'll get to that too. All this happened on the last 3 years. Of course, you ignore that time frame and go back to what? 2019? And then compare it to today? Okay, why not compare 2011 when it was $40? It was actually $49.80 for those people that don't know. But we're going to talk about that too. Not such a good buy, is it? As far as using news like debt downgrades, fuel silver speculation, consider this 2020 pandemic shutdown, silver mines as well as the mints. If anything was going to create a massive shortage and new highs to sit for silver, that would have been it. It didn't though. Silver never got even close to its 1980 high or 2011 highs. It did go up, yes, but as always, came right back down. And all these silver pushers on YouTube channels claims it's just the beginning. The silver was going to 100, 1,000, whatever nonsense. Then when it crashes, they simply run the buy the dip script. Recognize the pattern. You will never see silver. Oh, I wonder if I didn't actually get the whole comment because there was some in there that I wanted to see. You will never see silver above $30 in your lifetime. All the hype on the world We'll never change that. I wish I could go on. And I took a screenshot and posted this because it was such a funny comment. But he went on to say, you'll never see it change, no matter if... I couldn't help laughing when I read the rest of the comment. No matter if the government falls, the dollar collapses, Jesus comes back. I mean, he actually wrote all that, and it was just comical to read it. And I wanted to share that comment, talk a little bit about that. So, obviously, everybody knows that fear drives the price of precious metals. When people get nervous, like they did during the whole debt crisis, not even 2-3 months ago, what happened? You had people buying and buying and buying obscene amounts. And they were willing to pay anything. I mean, these right here that I've got in my hand, these were going for $389 on websites. People were asking that much. That would make gold $3,800 when you think about it. However, there were still people buying it. They didn't care because they were scared. I'll tell you this, I don't have hurricane insurance. I live right here almost on the water, in the Gulf, near the Gulf of Mexico. Do I sometimes worry about a hurricane? Yes. There was a while back where there was a hurricane that looked like it was going to come in the Gulf, and I panicked. I actually called up the insurance company. They said, you can put in an order to buy insurance today, but once it hits the Gulf, we don't sell at all. Once it comes into the Gulf of Mexico. I panicked. But something told me, you know what? Don't buy on fear. You got to buy stuff when you don't really always need it. Gold and silver, right now, it's not loved. I mean, that's why you've got silver trading at $23 and you got gold trading at $19.20. Now, both of those prices come with premiums. So those are just the spot prices that I told you, the fixed paper numbers. But here's the thing, the premiums right now are actually coming down. And the reason the premiums are coming down is because people aren't scared. But when they do get scared, they're going to run into this. They're going to flush all their money into it, and it's going to drive it higher. And people like that, you know, that I don't want to say envy, jealous. I really don't know how to say it. There's always going to be people out there that are going to talk bad. And I always find it interesting in life that the people that talk the worst are the people that aren't going nowhere. They're just living paycheck to paycheck, and they don't want to see you going anywhere. Buying gold and buying silver, investing your money in something, makes the difference. That will make the difference, I believe. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what you're going to invest in and do really well at, but I'll be honest. So I started going to the gym, and I've already had people, laugh, think it's comical. I used to be in good shape. I went on this YouTube channel. If you go all the way back to my videos, you can see where I started. I was overweight. And then I got in shape, did a series on getting in shape, lost 100 pounds in 100 days, and felt better about myself. And I felt like I was doing better. And then the whole pandemic, they closed down the gyms, and I couldn't go, and then I stopped. And then when they went back in, I felt like, you know what, I'm too far behind the curve. I haven't been working out. Maybe some people were working out from home. And the same thing applies to silver, though. And gold. You might see big stacks, maybe. You might see maybe I've got package openings sometimes that are 100 ounces. But it starts with one. I mean, my very first ounce was just 1 ounce of silver. I didn't have any. I didn't believe in it enough to put a lot of money into it. And I'm not saying that if you don't have any silver, you should run out today and put a ton of money into it. But I do think that consistency is the key. Just like me going to the gym. So I mean, my coach jokes with me because right now I try to put in like 2 hours a day, whereas a lot of other people put in 1 hour a day. And he's made the joke, yeah, you got to put in 2 hours because you only put half the work in when you come. And it's comical. And he says it as a joke. And, it's a motivation. It's about consistency, though. Showing up, putting in whatever you can. When you have a little extra money, $25 extra, you buy an ounce. Maybe if you have some extra money, you buy some extra ounces, you put them up. I've literally helped a lot of people get into collecting silver and gold. And when I tell them, when they show me a picture, because I always get them, pictures of their full stack. And they're like, how much do you think it's worth? I said, it's worth a lot. I actually looked at a picture the other day. The guy's like, how much do you think it's worth? He's got a bunch of little V's. He's got some quarters. He's got some halves. He's got a couple 1 ounce coins. And I said, dude, that's 16 ounces of gold. That's not cheap. You're talking 30 grand easy. And he's like, darn, dude, it doesn't even feel like it. Why? Because you put in a little bit. You pick up stuff when you can. Before you know it, you're going to have an amazing stack. And when the price does skyrocket, okay, maybe it won't last forever. Maybe it will just jump up to $50, $100, and then come right back down to 25. Who knows? But you'll have yours already, and that will make all the difference. Because you won't have to buy it. You'll be able to sell some, get a lot of your money back, put it into whatever items you want to put your money into. So that's what we see. We see big jumps, small pullbacks. Big jumps, small pullbacks. Over time, the average is always up, in my opinion. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, commenting. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and let me know what you guys think of the video. And leave a comment. Take care, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Take care, everybody.